Okay, this is Saturday, the 26th of January, and it's Porsche Parts Day today. Today is the day I get to work on the Porsche. A little part that I ordered from 20th Street Auto has come in. And if this part for $35 solves my problem, I'll be a very happy guy. But the chances are low, but then the risk was low. So if I can figure out how to put it in the car, it's kind of, that's a risky question. It's questionable right there. But if I can figure out how to do that, then great. Oh, I'll be so happy. The chances are low though. But first, let's take the minimalist route. Let's just see if the car starts by itself. Oh, nothing at all. Of course not. It's been a month and a half the car's sat here. I'm going to have to charge the battery. Okay, I'm doing that next. So this is the hood in the front of the car, and that's where the battery is in a Porsche, even though the engine is in the back. So I put a clamp on each of the battery terminals, and with some luck, I'll be able to actually charge it up, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, you can't see it because it's an LED, but it says FO2, which is a fault. So there's a fault going on, so let me see what that means. Okay, FO2 means the battery is so low it will not accept the charge. So I'm going to have to jump start the car, I think. That's my next plan. Alright, well this is the business end of the Porsche, and this is the part I have to replace. So I have to find one that looks like this, or something like it. I think it's going to be over in this general area. Yeah, that's my plan. I think that's the part. I think that's it. It's the right basic shape. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Yeah, that's the part. So, good. Alright. Hey, that's pretty good. I found the part real fast. This, by the way, is the toolbox my boys got me for either Father's Day or my birthday last year. Real nice toolbox. Turns out I've needed it because of this car. Alright, what I've done is to not remove the old one, but to basically electrically replace it in line. So the old one is sitting there with nothing attached to it. The new one is sitting here. Alright, so now I'm ready to jump start. This is what they call music to my ears. The engine is running. Bad news is the little red light is still on, but the engine is running. More diagnostics to follow. More diagnostics to follow with drama. I like the sound so much, I think I'm just going to sit in the car for a while and enjoy it. Maybe I'll get real bold. I'll turn the heater on. Ooh, the radio. I can listen to the radio. Of course, it forgot all its stations, so I'll program some in. 88.5, sure. I've forgotten the radio station for this now. Not this one. Alright, so here are my Washington, D.C. stations. 88.5, so I can find out what's going on in the world.
Included
90.1. That's not a station yet.
Bank of America. You're in the new 94.7 Globe. Smooth surrender from her out.
I need some suggestions for my middle radio button for Washington, D.C. What should I have? You know, this is my sister's Jeep. And you can tell Jeeps were designed by the Americans who wanted to stand up and work at their cars. This engine, everything's accessible and you stand up and work in front of it. That's the way it should be. Except, this is a hot car. I really do like it. Alright, it's been about 10 or 15 minutes. Here comes the moment of truth where I unplug the charger, the jumper from the other car. I think what's going to happen is the engine's going to stop. We'll see. Yeah, the battery dies. The engine. Oh wait, it's still running. On a lower RPM, it's still running. Hold on, maybe this is eligible. Alright, so I'm convinced now that the problem is the alternator. I'm going to order an alternator and see if I can get that installed. Well, you know, you can't blame a guy for trying. It could have worked out that this was the really inexpensive solution. And it still might be the problem that the voltage regulator is not grounded properly. That's possible. I have to go to Sears now and get some screwdriver things that look like hex nuts in metric. That should be fine. Alright, well some good came of this. The battery, I'm now able to charge the battery because it had received enough of a charge from the jumping that the battery will now accept the charge. So I can leave the battery charger on for at least a little while I go to the store and get some wrenches. I like shopping at Sears. It is a lot of fun. I think I found what I needed. This is the extension bar with the nut driver, and this is a set of sockets from 5 to 13 millimeters with a 1/4 inch drive. So with that, I should be able to replace that part, and maybe some other work in the future. Alright, so here I am back at the car with my Craftsman American-made 1/4 inch drive metric 7 millimeter socket, which I'm going to use to remove the bolt from the old voltage regulator. Can you see how this works? It's hard to get to, but I'll try. Okay, the old part is out. There was a grounding wire attached under here, so I'll have to be sure to reattach that. But it looks like it's going to be difficult to put it back in. Well, of course it's difficult. It was easy that it wouldn't be this car. 11.2 means the battery is accepting the charge. That's very good. What I'm going to try to do now is to see if the car will start. Alright, so the engine starts when I'm jumpered. So the battery, when I'm running on the battery from the other car, and presumably the alternator from the other car, it runs. I still have the low battery light on, which I think means the alternator is not putting out enough of the right kind of power. And at different RPMs, still no change. So a day with really no successful results. I did get the new tools. I did install the new voltage regulator, and that looked like it went easily. The hard part is going to be the alternator. I might have to get a shop manual for that. However, I have another problem to solve, and maybe some of my YouTube watchers will have ideas for me. Here's the question. This is mildew. The car was exposed to some substantial amount of water, and there's mildew in the car now. The question is, what can I use to kill mildew in the car that will not bleach the carpets? Obviously, the best thing to do now is to keep the inside of the car dry, but I don't have a, I don't have a garage to put it in yet. But my question is, what's good to remove mildew? I need your help. Please answer. Let me know down here in the responses, with a video response or a text response, what I should do to clear out the mildew. I do like just sitting here in the car, hearing the engine run behind me. It makes me think someday, I'll be able to drive this car again. The engine runs, the engine's good. But I can't rely on the electrical system, so I've got to fix it. It's not the voltage regulator, you know that now. Alright, can you see this? It's running on its own now. So I presume what's happening is now it's just drawing the battery down, and that I don't have a choice. If I put the gas down, it gives me a little bit of a rev. In all cases, though, the red light stays on. See, this is the stuff that breaks my heart. It just breaks my heart to not be able to tell if I can ignore that light. I don't think I can, but it is running now. It's running on its own. Is it just drawing down the battery, or is the alternator working sometime, or is there some other problem, something else that's gone wrong? And of course I lost all my radio stations again. You're a heartbreaker. You are a heartbreaker. She's running now. She's running for like 5 or 10 minutes. What does it mean? Can I drive it on the street or no? I think I can't. It's still running. It doesn't seem to... Why? Why won't it stop? Do I need an alternator? I don't know. $135 is a lot to spend, especially if it's going to be very difficult to install. Do I need to? I don't know. This is what I mean by a heartbreaker. It ran for like 15 minutes on its own. 15 minutes, and then it stopped. So, YouTubers, tell me the story. What does it take to fix this car? Help, help, help. Right down there, give me your responses. Help me fix this car.